What's going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here, and welcome back to the FIFA 16 Sheffield United Career Mode series. And today we have got episode 5 of season 4. So another 3 games as always, and one of them is again the Champions League group game, but that is not the first game of the episode and not the primary focus for now, because we want to focus on getting through to the next round of the League Cup, because we actually have a really bad record in this competition, if you didn't already know, like if you hadn't been following the previous seasons. So yeah, we've never got past the third round, I don't believe, and that has to change realistically, because whilst we have won the FA Cup once in this career mode, it is always better to try and win other competitions as well. So we're going to have to get past Aston Villa, but they score first in the game, with the first half being really boring and nothing happening. But they do score in the second half, and we find ourselves a goal down, and with a lot of work to do if we're going to actually overturn that run in the League Cup. So we needed a goal fast, and Agard was on the pitch. He runs in, and he doesn't find it, but then Talissa, look at that finish, what a goal. He just absolutely smashes it into the top left corner after he picks up the ball, and we are immediately at 1-1. Did not take long at all to respond. So we wanted to win it before extra time, preferably, to avoid being too tired. And we get, what a goal that is again from Kieran Agard. I mean, we do score quite a lot of really good goals, and that is certainly one of the best we've scored, because not only is it a really good finish from Agard, it could put us in a position where we don't have to waste our energy on extra time, but on the counter-attack here, we didn't have good enough defensive numbers. The sweaty was on, and they took it, and right at the death, they equalised to make it 2-2. Absolute killer blow, because we could have been through already. But Bergwijn is unchallenged here. He gets through and stabs it home before the first half of extra time ends, and it's 3-2. We're back in front. Bergwijn is fastest to react here, I guess, and the Villa defence don't react quickly enough, so we go in front again. And hopefully this time we're not going to lose the advantage, because we've already lost it once, and still 15 more minutes of football to play. So another goal would be the killer goal, really. But then look at this cross, and what a diving header that is from Kieran Agard. That is a proper striker's header to make it 4-2 from the cross on the left-hand side. Like, what a header that is. That is what you expect from your marksman. And in this competition, it's looking like he's certainly going to be our talisman, because, you know, in the League Cup we don't always play our strongest team, but Dicko, one of our best players, was in the team in fact, and he makes it 5-2. I mean, the only question is, yes, we were playing stunning football in extra time, but why couldn't we do this in normal time? And when we played Villa in the league, why couldn't we do it then? But I guess that's just a myth to solve another time, because for now we need to focus on the fact that we have a Premier League game upcoming, and it is great that we have got through into the next round of the League Cup, so we might be able to put together a good run in that competition for once, because we haven't done so far in this career mode. It's been the only thing that's really eluded us. There's been promotions, FA Cup runs, and all that stuff. We now get European football as well, but the League Cup run was that one thing that was kind of lacking. So yeah, I mean, this next game against Hull is going to be quite important as well, because if we can get this win, that is 3 wins in a row in the league, I guess, not on. Never mind, ignore that. But yeah, a promoted side in Hull City on this game, and if we can beat them, that's 3 wins in a row, and we're well and truly off and running in the league. So, I mean, theoretically we should win, but it's not one of those games you want to be taking lightly. So, you know, an early goal would be the best thing to just get us going. And Aaron's here is running in, no one's stopping him. He passes it to Dicko, he turns and fires it into the goal. What a start. Already we are 1 up after 4 minutes. So as I was saying, an early goal would do us a lot of favours. A simple move there to get that early goal, and that's Dicko's 2nd goal of the season in the Premier League. But here they take a free kick quite quickly, and this chance is just wide. That shot there, I mean, it didn't go in though, and it was still 1-0 at half time. So after the fast start, we've slowed down a bit, but we still have the lead. So we're going to make a substitution, bringing Agard on, who scored twice in the midweek League Cup win, so he's on fine form at the moment. and it would be great if he could get us a goal. but there's still plenty of defending to do, and Aluko here, unchallenged, hits the post. Really unlucky there not to score, but yeah, I think we stood off him a bit too much, to be honest. But there was a chance here to get a second goal. Bentaleb just had an opening there, but he couldn't take it because he's not a striker and his finishing isn't naturally very good. But yeah, I mean, Aarons has a chance here as well, but it's quite a team effort, pretty easy for the goalkeeper. But we had chances in the second half to go 2-0 up, or maybe 3, but it stayed at 1-0. I'll take the 3 points at that because it was a difficult game. But in the end, the early goal is enough to win it. So, yeah, I mean, we'll take the 3 points in that. We very much will because, that is now 3 league wins in a row. So it is time to advance now onto the Lyon away game in the Champions League. They have Lacazette, by the way. So this is going to be fun. Now, I know our defence is a lot more solid this season, but Lacazette is going to be a serious test. With any team, Lacazette is a serious test for a defence. But for us in this career mode, yes, we're in Season 4, but, ultimately we came from League 1 at the start. So it's a different situation. It's difficult, but we'll have a way of coping with it, I'm sure. But the question is how. I really don't know the answer. But then I guess we've just got to focus on trying to score a goal for ourselves. It's going to be a really tough away game. And again, a point probably would do, but it would be even better to get that win. So that is what we're going for in this game. A strong lineup as well to try and do it. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll try and play football with the 4-4-2 formation that usually works on the counter-attack, and that should be well suited to this situation. But Bruma here cuts inside, and already we're on the attack, and Dicko has a great chance, but it's a great block to actually recover there by the defender. And Aarons here is played in as well. We're already having plenty of opportunities, and that should be 1-0 from Traore. He really should make that 1-0, but he doesn't. And as a result, we have to go on more attacks to try and score, and we get another chance, Dicko this time, but we just aren't putting the chances away. And in 45 minutes gone, dominated the game, yes, but you've got to take your chances to win, so I mean, in the second half, we've just got to try and do more of the same and hope that they don't get the breakthrough. And I mean, yes, it is inevitable they are always going to have chances as the home side, and here they have a good chance and it's saved well, but apparently it's handball. This time we get unlucky with a handball decision for once, and Lacazette, I mentioned him in the pre-match preview, and he misses. Well, it's not really a miss, it's a stunning save actually from the new keeper, Aritza Blaga, and he is already making himself a hero because that gives us the initiative to go on and win the game and punish them for that penalty miss. Traore is in here and he passes it into Bentaleb just to be sure, and he makes it 1-0. He finishes. I mean, yes, he's not a striker as I said before, but he can still finish when you need him to from close range. He gets his first goal in the Champions League and we're 1-0 up. And Bergwijn here crosses it in just to be sure. The Lyon defender puts it out for a corner. So the question is, do we try and hold out and play it in the corner? Not when Traore is in that much space. And what can he do here? He takes the touch and smashes it into the top corner. What a goal that is. And we are 2-0 up in the 90th minute. No way they are going to come back from this now. So that is going to be our first Champions League win. And what a way to get it in a really tough game. We managed to keep Lacazette quiet and get a clean sheet, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, I mean, it's all going pretty well at the moment. So off and running in the Champions League, 3 league wins in a row, and I think now if we just have a look at the table, we will see what effect today's play has had. Now, not much effect on the league table, bearing in mind, because we've only played 1 league game this episode, but we are still in 5th, 1 point behind 4th, which is Arsenal. So yeah, I mean, that is going to be the end of this episode now, or at least for the games. So anyways, we're getting right back into this career mode. Hopefully you are excited for the next episode, and I will see you guys in that next video, which will be released tomorrow. Peace out.